Testing 1 2 1 2. Okay. Right. All right, guys. So here we are today. Let's go ahead and get to the main. All right, so we're back in Benzinga again. The things that it has pulled up is SHPH, ZKIN, Works, Zap, FGI. I think I'm gonna reorder this because what I want to see first is, does it have news? So I'm gonna come over here to these press releases and pull this over. That's the first order of the day. Does it have news? I guess the second order of the day would be, let's see, price. So news, and a timestamp that would be colorful. Let's pull this over. Actually, you know what? I don't even need this title. I see it anyway. SEC filing timestamp. Something was filed. So these are the first two things I really want to see is news, just the timestamps. If I see the timestamps, I know I'll go and check for the whatever news it is. Oh, I did get in contact with them. And I said I was going to reach out and all of that good stuff. So Arval is working. The one that works during pre-market is a 90-day Arval. It is, I mean, it's the only one that works, but you can see the Arval here going up on these different ones. The other Arvals come into play during intraday, but this is the big Arval, the one that everybody kind of wants during pre-market. Let's see what else. Institution, ATR, share float. Okay, so boom, boom. I don't know. I might want to see this percent change up here too. So these had news yesterday. Jeepus had news today at 6:30. Price may be something that I would kind of like to see. And then I'll just look over at RVOL. So we got RVOL, shares outstanding, float volume, and actually volume might need to go up a little bit. But these things that I'm worried about are that I would be worried about after I see these first things. So the news, you know, price, percent change, and then we'll scroll over and check volume, RVOL, shares outstanding, share float, ATR, institutional holdings, and IPO date, how long this thing's been trading. So that's pretty much all I need to see from a scanner. And then we said that we were going to actually go through some of these other things. Let me go and look into this news real quick. So SHPH is a cheaper one right now. Let's go see what it's got going on over here. So it says, had news from yesterday afternoon. Shuttle Pharma FDA orphan drug nears patient enrollment milestone for phase 2 clinical trial. So they're still in the clinical trial. And that news was from yesterday. Okay, ZKYN was one that we saw yesterday as well. Initiative, tech leaders. Okay, so nothing right there. That's just earnings. And then everything else does not have news on today. This one, Works, had news on December 12th. Zap, news on April 29th. So older news on those. We Buy came out yesterday morning. We Buy Global reinstated listing, NASDAQ capital market, and returns to profitability with strong first quarter. Okay. All right. So we see all of that. Let's go to a new workspace. So this is what the building of the workspace looks like here. You could build news feeds, details, calendars, watch lists, movers, signals, scanners, charts, insiders, graph, Benzinga AI, chat, research, and Sensa market and beta chart. So they do have some charting over here. Now, I will say the charting on TOS is still not beat. Okay. The other things could be better, but the charting on TOS and the things that it can do, it's just still top tier. I'm gonna go ahead and okay, I'm getting a alert from the scanner. SYTA just popped on. Let me go and see what that is. SYTA. Do you have news on the day? That's the first thing I want. What? Did it switch it back over? Oh man, it switched it back over. I just said all of that. I need to figure out how to save that then. Okay. I know. You put it up there. We're gonna go look at it. Go over. As soon as I put it over there, it switched up on me. Okay, press releases and then SEC filings. All right, what else did I have over there? This I had price. I had volume moved up here. Let's see. Okay, save this. Maybe it'll stay this time. I don't know. Hopefully that's the right save button. Yeah, should be. Okay, so let's go back over here and then switch back and see if it's back. Okay. All right, so this one had news on today. Let's see what this news is on SYTA. SYTA, what's your news, buddy? Partnership future. No, Core Gaming's AI comic transforms game asset creation with breakthrough AI visual. Okay, so this one actually has news on today. Let's look at SYTA. Let's look at you, buddy. All right, so we're right here on the ATR high here. Wonder can it break over this 115? It is a little. We can see it's a little choppy there, but it does have the catalyst. So let's see what we can get. Then it's got a bottom down here of 108. Wonder can it test back up to 125? Coming back down, what's the bottom of this? One bottom was $1 and then $1.08. Entered a little bit there, looking for that 120-ish. Got the catalyst. Let's see if it can run up a little bit over this 116 level. Got 120 shares there. Point of control is at 112. I'm risking down to $1. So we'll see if it can get active. So previous bottom down here, 101. Went down to the 110s. Can we get back up to the point of control of 112? Is my question. Needs to close this candle real quick. Okay, closing. Where's the new candle? There it is. Can we get over 112? I'm gonna add, looking for that break. 200 shares. Looking for the break over this flat top here of the 117. Back over 112. Can we see it? Ooh, things moving quick. All right, ATR high here at 115. Can we see 116s? Ooh, yep. All right, up there. All right, well, 200 shares in. We're at 226. Get ready to just take some quick profit. We have a top side up here of 129. And at this point, my out is going to be 110. So I'm risking 6 cents on this. There we go. Nice, nice. Let's see if we can hold up here a little bit so I can start selling some. Okay. Selling some up here. 190, 180. Come on. Hold up there. This is a cheaper stock, so I'm not trying to play with my soul here. Looking for it to hold up this level of 115. I took some off up there. Let's see if we can get those 130s back up. 130. See this new candle close. We got 15 seconds. Okay, new candle. Wait, did it just buy? I think it just bought. Interesting. I didn't mean to, I forgot I had buy orders down there. Let's see if it holds up here. So we got a high up here of 127. Back over this level 115, I might buy some more. Let's see if it gets back up there. 112s, can we see 13? Yep. Adding a little bit here. Looking for that pop back up. Can we see 115s? Yep. Add it there. We got a low down here of 107. Looking for those 115s. Trading around the ATR right now, looking for it to reclaim this 115 level. Can we see any green? Yep. There's a little spike. Adding right there on that 115 level. 245 in right now. Adding some more. Can we get it? There's a little rise up. Okay. Add some more on this one. Right on that ATR high. 275 in. Looking for it to hold that level. A little bit of volume just came in there. Let's see if we can get over that 115. We're 14 cents away, and I'm only risking 33 bucks. $33 is down there at the 104s. Okay, if we can rise back above 115, I'll add some more. Can we see 116, 117? See that pop back up. Okay, so looking for back over 116 for add. Back over 112 now, 113. $113 is all I need to see. I'll add a little bit. Ooh, all right, add a little bit there for that pass back through the 115. Adding some more 290 in. Point of control right there at the 115. Many shares have been traded there. Let's see what it does here. All right. So we had the bottom of this one, 98 cents, somewhere down here. Cool. So that's 30 bucks bouncing off of my what would be the stop out. Let's see what it does from here. Now this got a little clap down to 103. Can we bounce back to 110? But this is the catalyst stock that I see for today on SY whatever. Looking for it to get some pops up here and start to hold back towards this level. Over 110, I'll add. $108s. $108s again. Adding before that 110 break. See it. 305 shares in there. Looking for a test back up to 116. Okay. Like that. Go ahead and add into that. Looking for that 110 break. Show me that 110 break. Volume coming in there. Looking for 109 again. I'll add. $109. Can we get it on the ask? See it quickly. Just needs a flip. $109. Can we see 110 or not? All right. Adding there on that. Looking for that 110 break again. 330 in. looking for backup. My average price is 115 right now. Got a previous high right here at 118. So let me mark that up. And then we got another one up at 127 with my average price at 115. So opening up another candle there. Another time adding a little bit more, looking for that break of 110 again. $108 is the high there. All right. So back at 108 is what I'm looking for. Candle. Looking for this break. 108. Okay. Let's start trading back over 107. So down 30 bucks right now. Okay, 107. If I see 107, I'll add. Looking for 107 on the ask. $107. 106, 107, adding to this 107. 350 in. Average price 114 right now. All right, 390, 395, 400. All right, so 400, average price at 113. So we got a previous stop down here at almost 102. And let me go ahead and line that out. 102s. It's looking for a break back over this level of the 109s. Oh, another little green there at 107. Looking for some explosion over this 107. Can we see 108s? Need to see more volume in here. Only down 28 bucks right now, so just kind of looking to see what it wants to do to the top side. Back over 110. Top side 107, opening up in the middle of that candle. Which way do you want to go? And we get some buying up off of these levels. So it's been down here 104, 105, all this good stuff down to $1. I'm looking for it to crack back over 107. Not seeing anything else with catalyst on today though. So we're gonna see here. $105s. So at this point, looking at this 107 hard there. Down to the dollar. Boom. We come back up a little bit or no? Down 48 bucks right now on that dollar move. $1.98. Okay, let's see if you can come back above $1. These are 1-minute candles, so I'm not as, sporadically trying to get out. Okay, 1. So buying there at the 1. See if we can see the 03s on this next candle, which has 15 seconds. See some things building at the 1. So we are playing that $1 there. 140 yen, opening up a new candle right on the 1. So I'm in 450. Opening up under. Let's see if we can get back over. This bottom is the 98 cents though. So we have returned back to the flat level. I'm trying to see, is that volume going to stack in there? Oops. Do you want to get back over $1? Back over $1. And how sporadic can you be? Okay, so sitting there, we had 2 stops down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and add for some green. Let's see if we can see 101s on the bid on the ask. Back over $1. Okay, something's happening at $1. Let's see if we can see it come back up. Apparently not. Okay. Well, see $1. It's getting a full test down here for sure. If I see any wicks, I'm gonna add to this back over $1. Some volume coming in there. There's some buying coming back up. I like it. A couple of stops down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it some at 99. Looking for it to get back over $1. 470 in. $6.24 right now. See if we can find some love here. Looking for that break over $1 here. Average price is $1.11 for me right now. 500 shares in. Looking for it to return to these. This 116 would be optimal. All right, opening up a new candle right there at the 99. Can it show me green over to $1? I'm also looking for a hard stop out. But with the way this is moving, it's like, we'll see. Adding a little bit for that break back over. Just cannot break over. All right. Bottom of this is 97 cents. It's just walking me down at this point. Seeing buyers come back. Let's see. They're at the 99 right now. Kind of bunched up. Let's see if we can get back over this level of the 99. $99, $98. Smaller candles coming in here. Okay, adding there for that little bunch up. Adding right before the break of 1. So I got 531. All right, let's get up. Let's get back past $1, yo. I'm buying that dollar, and the dollar is going to become my out. So my average price is at 110. It's 101 right there. And I'm thinking I'm going to be making the first hard out if this one doesn't get back over, what, 102? Make that first hard out down there at the 97. But looking for new bottoms, new higher lows here. Letting it do its thing, though. It's pre-market, you know. Pre-market. Dollar, only 10 cents, man. That's all we need is 10 cents. Got this nice little bottom down here at the 98. We're sitting right at the dollar. Okay, holding that right around that dollar move. Add a little bit more to 550. Right at this dollar. 552. Come on, dollar, break on back over. We got a lot of pre-market to go. And it's really not that far to go back to, 110. So it's pre-market, no kind of halts. So it could just bundle up. But if it doesn't, I got to be, oh, I had one more share out there, Phil. The top of this is $1. And I was looking for that to break over, but I'm not seeing that. So I'm about to start cutting. If we can't see another bounce here, because it's been down here multiple times. But let's see what you got. 98 cents. This tight range, can you at least get up above $1 then? If it does an engulfing candle there, I'll be feeling a little bit better. Back up to $1. Let's see what it does here. Add a little bit more back towards this dollar level. If it can. 99, can we see the dollar? Okay, moving on up. Let's see. Opening a new candle again, holding those levels of the 99. Adding here before the dollar break. Go ahead and get to 75. $5.75. My average price now is 109. Looking for the break over this level of the dollar. So we're sitting right at $1. The ask is on $1. We want to see a jump over. This will be the first level of out or stoppage that I'm going to have today, which is at the 97 cents. Looking for that 101. There's 101. Let's see if it can get moving. See if we can just grind higher on Catalyst. This is the only one that was showing up on Catalyst, so this is one that I'm going with. I know it is a little cheaper, but it's not like I'm risking my life out here. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I'm down 50 bucks. But if it wants to go back up and test that 125, I won't be mad. Oh boy. Oh wow, a little gap up there. That's weird. Went up to 101. Okay, 102. So we are now 7 cents away from profit. Can we see 103, 104? 104 on the ask. I'll add just a bit. But we do have a clear bottom, which is good. Big size coming in, sitting on the 1. I like that. Adding to that green that just came through. Average price is going to be coming down to 109, 109. Looking for this break over 102. All right, 600 shares there, looking for it to break over 102. We got a bottom down here of 97 cents. That is the hard stop right now. But looking for some excitement to come in there on this one. It's one of those that many people aren't looking at right now, but it does have a catalyst. I saw it pop up on Benzinga, so giving it a chance to do its thing. Can we get more volume down here? Let's also look at the daily chart on this one. So, oh, I still got an order out there. Let me cancel that order. Cancel that. I wanted to get 600 shares. I want to see this thing just grind higher. Anyway, on the higher time frame, this one is a popper and dropper, which I noticed earlier. So I was like, oh, let's see if we can get a little pop. Now, I am willing to reduce size at break even at 109 for sure. But we're only 8 cents away from that. So giving it some time to form a lower high and try to go for a higher push. So we're back to the 1, a little tap off of the $1 flat. Let's see if we can test that 102 level again. Right now, we buy is up 127% with 1 million shares traded. We buy 102. So we kind of, it's not really thickly traded here. It's more like just, kind of trading. But I see that the wicks, these wicks back here, is starting to get smaller and smaller candles. So I'm wondering, is it preparing for a lunch, or is it preparing for a lunch now? I don't know. I just want to manage the risk here. So we got a higher low up here at the dollar, and I'm looking back here towards this 102 level. Still looking at the 5 and all of that on my other chart. 15 and all that good stuff. Okay, can we see those 102s? 101. I see 102 on the ask. Can I see it on the bid? Yep, there he is. Okay, added a little bit there. Looking for that 109 touch. So I'm going to get 620, 630s down here. So 630 in. Get a little bit more. Yeah, I can. Can't get to 650. Let's add 2 shares there. All right, so we're good. So we got a dollar and we got a higher low at the dollar. It's at $1.03 right now. My average price is at 109. So seeing if it can hold this little slight little trend up. Our hopes and dreams resting on this trend is what I want to know. Are people believing in it? So we extend it right. And over this red line, that's where my risk is, which was $33. Over that 104, I'm back in pretty much the $33 risk level. That's 105. So now you can see my P&L. Okay. So let's see if we can get back to 109, 1010, or I said 1010, 110, my bad. So definitely hard stop now is at the 97. I don't want to see it come back down there, but I am looking to take profits. I'm seeing more volume. It just came right here at the 105s. So let's see if it continues to pop. New candle opening. $105s. Got a couple of levels up here to cross back over. Right here at the 107. Got the 109. And then all the way back up here to the 115. So at this point, I'm just looking for a higher low if possible. Down 22 bucks now. Open a new candle there. These are 1-minute candles. So I'm looking at my other 5-minute, 15-minute, and my hour on my other chart. Need a little bit of consolidation up here. That's all. to get more retail over here, what would they need to do? Coming down, drop back down a little bit. Need to see a hold those 102s though. Back down to the $1 there. Let's see 102 hold. Coming down to that level. Opening a new candle. Back over this, I'll add a little bit over 102. Gotta get up though, buddy. Can you make a higher low? You've been here before. We just want to take the ride, that's all. $2 million something shares traded. Look at the R ball over here. Bigger size coming in there at the dollar. I don't know if those are buyers or sellers. About to see though. Okay, open up there. Let's see you back over 102. WeBuy is now taking, it had news from yesterday afternoon. Let's see what that news was on WeBuy. WeBuy reinstated listing national. Yeah, I don't know about that. We'll see what catalyst wins out. Right now, just riding up what looks like some type of trend, but not sure. Okay, there's 102. We'll add there. Oh, I can't add. No. Okay, there we go. Whatever. All right, looking for the gap. Feel this little gap here, the 102, 103s. So it's slightly holding this little trend here, slightly. We got one touchdown here. Oh my gosh, come on, draw. Then we got duplicate. We got a higher low above this formed here. So I want to see what it can do back towards the top, back towards the top side. We got this 105 ceiling here. And so as it's doing this, I can walk my stop up. The first stop was down here at 97. Then we got this little bank level there that that kind of came down to twice. It's like, okay, where are we getting out? What are we doing? Where are we going? What are we doing? Just need to get over 110, that's all. ZKIN coming on down. WeBuy is a little bit more expensive stock. So I'm wondering, folks that traded yesterday, if they did take losses, are they going to come to something cheaper like this and trade it? And will they make it pop up? Okay, opening right on that trend right there. 101. Can you get another bounce? Do they really want to hold it here or what? It's twice that it did this little upward move and failed. This is a hard line in the sand for the shorts on that 104. Opening up a new candle. Can we get 102s? Bid is $1 flat. Not seeing those crazy buyers come in there yet. Or if they're going to come in there at all. Okay, so opening up another candle right here. Still not seeing those 102s. Can we get a higher low? Mm-mm-mm. Not looking like it. Come on, buddy. It's just going in a straight line, bro. What are you doing? We need movement. Point of control still up there at that 115 level. Can it test it or not? Yeah, this little waiting game here. Only problem is switching off of this right now is really not doable because this is pre-market. There are no stop outs or stops that I can put in. So I got to kind of keep my eyes on it to see if it's going to bottle up or whatever. But it does have the catalyst on the day. So that's one thing that's like, okay, well, at least you got that. 101's back up there. Can it get back above this trend though? 102's. Somebody has come back over $1. Yeah, I don't really know. Very, very light volume here. 102 on the ask, but the bids aren't moving. Oh, there it is. Moved up just a little bit, not much. Don't know if it's going to hold any kind of trend here. Okay, lower open there. 199 or 99 cents. Open up new candle right at the end of that. So it just needs to reclaim this 102-ish level. back over 101 would be the spot. So this is the second time down here. 97 cents right here. Seeing if it can pop the sky here, but not being able to hold the one isn't a great confidence builder. We'll see how this candle closes though. Almost 2,500,000 shares traded. Popping back up just a little bit. So it got a low here. Now it's got to reclaim this level up here of the 102. So we're back testing the $1. Can we see the 101s? Almost 7 o'clock. Couple minutes left. Okay, open up a little bit higher. So the low here is 98 cents. Didn't exactly reach that 97. Opening up candles, but it needs to reclaim this first trend. We'll see if it makes another trend. I don't really know, but it's whatever. Come on, $1. You got this. Jump up there to them 103s. Another close above these lows. Okay. So that's just a 1 cent difference. So I really wouldn't want to move my stop up there because it's 1 cent. So I don't really trust that. Okay, there's a little green. Can we reclaim this trend up here? And if so, you know, 97 and 98 is probably going to be my hard out. Come on, start holding those ones. Y'all know y'all want them. Stop playing. These 1 minute accounts, they go by so like slowly it seems, but you know, there is a pattern being built out on the 5 and on the 15. And I'm like, okay, well, we'll see what happens here. We'll see. But to get $200 off of this, I would need to get to 140 from where I've entered. So stop price was up there at the 104. Then the target for 200 would be 140, which is pretty much all the way back at the top. So I don't know if I'm gonna aim for 200 because it's Friday. Things sell off, and you know, people aren't as it's not as thickly traded as you know you would think. So yeah, I think I'm gonna keep my expectations low, and you know, I'll be good with lunch money. So this is a higher low here at the 98s. We're still looking for it to reclaim this original trend if it can. We buy coming on back down. Let's see what else is over here. Boom, 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 boom. Man, oh man. It's all boring until it's not. So I want to see what can happen here. Who's watching this? Who's looking at the catalyst? Kind of seeing what's going on around here. Give me this launch up. Okay, something just happened at 101. The numbers dropped down significantly to like 9 something, then popped right back up to 75. Let's see if anybody takes action on that. They start, let's see. Can we get those 102s crossed? And start getting higher lows. So right now we have a little range. Top side up here is 105 that it needs to break out of. Right through here. Remove all of that. I just want to see the range. And remove that. Well, I tell you what, definitely coming on to this 7 o'clock is kind of nerve-wracking here. Let's see what this whole this hour end does for it. I'm not seeing anything over 100% except we buy right now. It's got 3 million shares traded, but like I said, it's a little bit higher priced without a catalyst from today. Okay, 102s. Let's see if you can reclaim that. Can you do it, buddy? Do it for me. We literally are 7 cents away. Come on, dude. Where are those greedy longs at that I can sell to? So at this point, I don't know which one of these is actually the trend here. Just kind of has made 2 lower bottoms. I'm looking for it to move up above 105. All right, testing the upside trend very quickly, but not being able to up. Well, there's a little pop. What is it going to do at 105 though? So this is a little bit of a double bottom. Came down here, came up. And so we'll see if it finishes off the cup or whatever it's called, cup and handle or whatever. We'll see. So it's at 104 right now, testing that top side. 5 cents away. Whoa, this thing just jumped quite a bit. It jumped from 2 million shares up to 4 million shares. That's just that quick. I looked away. It was like 2,500,000. Now it's up to 4 million. So that's something came in there. I don't know what it was. Something then happened. Something done happened. Opening up a little bit lower. Really weird price action too, for sure. Okay, so two times making higher lows at the 101. Don't know, what does that mean for me though? You gonna break out? You gonna get me back to my $33 of risk there? Is that what you're trying to do? Almost 5 million shares traded on it though, so very interesting movement. Coming right up to that trend line, but not being able to break. Oh wow. Well, there's 107. Okay. I like that little explosion. So we got a low down here of 99. We got this explosion off of 102s. Can it actually break 105 is my question. We're slightly retaking that top trend line. Slightly. Need to see 106s. So now at least we're back under the risk. So 33 bucks of risk. As long as we can make higher lows than this red line, we're good to go. A bit of size came in there. Ooh. All right. Well, I guess I could risk my little 33 bucks now. So I got 649 shares, and this little bottom here is 104. Okay. You're not gonna stop right there, right? That's it? No way. You had me waiting this long? No way. You gotta take some short souls before you go back down. Come on now. But we're down 1 cent. Let's see. There's 110. Can we get back up there to the 115s though? Point of control right here at the 110 level. I do see some volume happening above the point of control. I don't know what they're trying to do here. But I do want to see a higher low here if possible. Got above the 105s. We're above the trend now. So at this point, I'm thinking back below $1. I'm gonna have to cut this. That's risking 9 cents on this 649 shares. Okay, we see you. We see you. We see you. All right, so we're getting an explosive candle. So 107 right now. Let's see if we can just continue to walk up. Okay, 115s. Can we get into the 120s maybe? Like I said, I'm okay with taking little. I just, I'm not looking to take the whole bag, but it's moving pretty good. Okay, so if I put my stop at 107, that will give me, so 33 is down, 33 risk, 48. Let's see if it continues to 120. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. We want to see you consolidate up here, my boy. Just consolidate around that 110 level. It's about to close this candle in 10 seconds. All we need is consolidation, my boy. You ain't got to do nothing crazy. Okay, 110 level. So that candle closed up there. So we're now well off of this this trend line. And now my $33 of risk is right under this. So I'm gonna start using this trend line as my out. We're up 12% though. So we'll see if we get any notices. Back to the 104. I'm like, nah, I can't do that. Y'all are gonna have to hold. You see those buyers try to come in there. 104 hard stop. Okay, still above. So we're looking for the break back. Wow. Okay. So now we're getting, this is another leg up. So I can actually move up to break even and be okay here. So break even, no risk on the trade. Whoops. Bad. Break even right here on that 109 for that break if it can hold above this 115. Let's see it do it. Come on, big boy. Got a high up there, but I just want to see, I want to see it get over and hold this 116 level. That's really what I want. That's the ATR high. 15 seconds left. It looks good as an explosive candle. Okay, opening above that level. Okay, so 109 is looking great for an out. So I'm definitely going to be ready for that. Okay, more volume coming above the point of control. Can we touch 120s? We're up 18%. Come on, big boy. Don't let that ATR stop you. Show them what small caps can do. Oh, man. All right, whatever. If that's the game you want to play, it's still above the trend, though. So let me go ahead and we got, you know, we got a nice little range down here that is come above. We got a little pin there, so 111s. Let's let it close this candle real quick. I like this structure, but this structure kind of looks like a hangman. We'll see if it resolves as a hangman. If it does, I gotta start cutting this. It needs to get over this 115 quite quickly. Yep, it's looking like a hangman. Okay, can it stay above that? Let me not get zoomed in too much. want to see the overall structure that I'm following here. Yeah, that looks like a hangman. Okay. I'm gonna have to let that resolve. Okay, closing that candle a little bit higher. Nice. Can you continue to hold, or are you gonna complete the hangman pattern? I hope not. So right now, 105s. I need to be ready to shoot the breeze out of here if it's gonna come all the way down here. It needs to get back over that 114 to break the hangman. But just not seeing it yet. 30 seconds left on this candle. Hey, come on, baby. Come on, baby. You got it. Let's see that 115. Get aggressive. Break that hangman. Just needs to break over this 115. Go. Put the gas in the tank. We gassing up. And actually, I'm gonna use this as my out. Looks like 111 that it came down to. If it can't do that, at least I'll take some profit, right? Needs to go. Could not break the hangman. That's crazy. And we're getting levels of support down here, but I don't know how fragile they are. Thought it could break, but it's fine. It's going to be. Come on, big boy. Put the gas in the tank. Get that 115 up there. Okay, opening up a new candle. Yeah. Hangman to this. Come on, man. So yeah. So hard stop is just following this trend right here, 106. But we do have some levels of support that I want to see at least try to catch it. But 106, that's 3 cents, so I'm okay with that. Are those levels of support gonna hold? Need to see 12s back up there. 15 seconds left on this candle. Okay, so you're gonna have to close up like that. You need some buyers right now, actually. 55. Okay, if you can close like that, I like that candle. Close just like that. All right. All right. So we got a new bottom down here of 1010, which I really like that. Let's continue to fade. Keep on going. I was about to say let's continue to fade. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry I'm not reading the chat. I'm kind of just watching this and taking in the levels. I really forgot I had chat up over there, but I'm gonna get to it in just a minute. Give me 1 second to get over this 113 level, if possible. So now my out, we're bringing it on up. Let's go ahead and get over that level. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. There we go. There we go. Let's get a close above this level. 118, 119. We got this up here. 27. Let's get a close above this level. Let's see, get above those 120s if possible. All right, so at this point, yeah, break even is definitely got to be out. 109. It broke the hangman there at the 115. Hopefully it doesn't form another one. Hopefully it gets a couple of green bars here, but just kind of watching. If we get multiples, that would confirm a little bit more bullishness. But that ATR high is not playing any games with it. All right, you come down to the 109. I will jump out. Absolutely. That's an engulfing candle right there. It's going to need to hold up the 115. If it can't, I'm out. Okay, open up a little bit higher. So engulfing candle, can it trade 50% of this engulfing candle is what we're looking for. Does not need to break back down this level of the 112. It's punching up, but it's got to get over this level, 116. Those ATR highs are serious. Even down here in the cheap, low floats, ATR highs are dangerous. This is another time it's come up here and failed. I see some volume coming in above the point of control. Okay. 109, don't play me. About to close this candle here. So we did not close 50% of the engulfing candle. Can it at least hold up the 114s? Oh, okay. 112. 109, I'm not kidding. Don't want to see it go down there. Couple seconds left. Well, either way it goes, I'm not going to lose 33 bucks. So it's whatever. 33 bucks is all the way down here at 104. About to close this candle. Did not get a huge push down, so that's good. 719, open a new candle. We just need to get back over 114. That's the only thing. But I'm still looking at that 109. $5 million shares traded on this one, up 14%. Thought it could break that ATR high, but very disheartening. Okay, 111. About to close this candle up right here at the 111s. Okay. 110. Don't you play me. Okay. 37, couple of seconds left, 20 seconds left. Can it close like this? Can any buyers anywhere up 10 seconds? Are you going to close this holding the 109? Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. Open a new candle. Is this going to be a bounce spot? Okay. Ooh, I need to get rid of half. Bouncing down to that. Okay, so that's the trend. Okay, so a bounce back off of this trend, 107. Interesting. How is it going to close this candle? 30 seconds left. It just needs to hold this 107. I mean, it bounced down there very quickly. Does it have any upwards movement back up or no? 110 again. Still slowly following this little trend up. About to close this candle. It has 10 seconds. Can we close it either here or green? And then now we have a full test. So this is the third test of this trend line here. Activate. Oh, not activate. Duplicate. We got another test right here of this trend. So this has got to be a hard stop at 107. And so either way it goes, the risk is down there. I'm not going to lose 30 bucks. So let's see. So 2-cent risk on this, 649 shares, which I can't do math. So let's do math. 649 times 2 cents. That's going to be $12.98. Can we get above that freaking what? Oh, that was nice. Okay. So 109 holding there like a beast. Getting further and further away from my risk. I like it. I likes what I'm seeing. 5-minute looks great too. Let me show y'all the 5-minute. This is the 5-minute. Looking for it to knock back up over those 115s up there. Nice little pullback on the 5, you know. And these are the touch points there. So let me get back to the 1, get ready. If it's not going to act right. Don't break 107. We shall be out. Okay. It is 724. We have a top side here of 113. Got to get above this level of 113 actually. So now if it breaks this supposed trend, I know I got to be out. Tested all these shorts up here, and then it's got catalyst behind it. That's the only thing that's really keeping me in this trade is that it has catalyst. It has okay catalyst, AI catalyst. So I'm like, can we just knock their teeth out at 113, please? There's not really any patterns right now that is making clear patterns, so kind of indecisive here. But again, we saw those wicks back here, so we'll see what the wicks start doing as long as it doesn't wick me out. Another top there at the 113. Can we get like a string of green candles? I mean, we've consolidated, but like just a string of green candles is what we really need to show that there's bullishness there. Okay, there's another launch up, trying to get back to that 115. At this point, you know, 112, I'm really starting to lose patience here. You know, it made this little 110 push down or whatnot, but I'm looking for some pushing. I don't know. I need a couple of green candles to renew my faith, if that makes sense. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm looking down here towards this 110 level is out now. All right. I need you to renew my faith, please. Please and thank you. Mm-hmm. All right, so we had a high up there at 118. What about that 120 though? What about that 120 though? And it is Friday, so again, you know, I'm not trying to make the world. I just, you know, wanted to get a piece on something that had catalyst. Okay, 20s. Can we get 25? Sell towards 25. Oh no. Come on. Just close above this level here. And you did so good coming up here too. Okay. Well, if that's the game we're gonna play, I will definitely cut at 110. You don't want to play ball above this ATR high. This ATR high has been giving it the blues. And if this is a double top, I'm definitely gonna cut at 115. I hope this is not a double top setting up. No. Don't do it. Yeah. I'm not too confident that this is, well, if it closes like this, maybe, but very, very weird action here. It's gonna have to continue to hold. We got 10 seconds left on this candle. It keeps trying to let it try, but you know, I'm like, nah, let's see. So I'm seeing more volume come above the point of control. I would like to see the point of control actually move up if it can. So now we got our first candle to open above ATR high. So that means that this candle right, or this point of control here at 113, I don't want to see it come back to it. I want to see buyers come in and start pushing this thing. We're over ATR high. I'm looking for that 120 to break. $113 the out. Just letting it play ball though. We did get several consecutive green candles though. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 consecutive greens. All right, buddy. When you start falling, I will sell you. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was a big pop back up. All right, 120s. There we go. Okay, so let's start throwing some orders out here before it gets too crazy. Let's see if we can get 30s. Okay, throwing orders out, getting filled here. What am I throwing out? 20s. Okay. Throwing orders out. Don't stop now. Don't stop on my account. Don't stop on my account, buddy. I want to take more profit than that. Come on, get back to those 25. Stop playing. We know you're bullish now. Stop playing. Let's see those 20s break back over. 22s. Taking some off the table. Remember, this is a $1 stock, so, and this is Friday, so I'm okay with just locking in some. All right, 89 shares left. So I got lunch money at least. Get off the screen. Oh my gosh, get off my screen, please, please, please. Let me see what's going on. Okay, all right. Gee whiz, bro. All right, so it's 125 causing us some problems. I'm taking some off there. Okay. It's whatever. I mean, 90 bucks, whatever. All right. All right. So I got 9 shares left, 93 locked in. And yeah. So that was that trade. I was throwing out orders and it was just filling all over the place. So 9 shares left. This one looks like a double top. Let's see if it gets through there. Whatever. So most of everything, all of my risk has been taken off at this point. 93. And I got a meeting to get to too. It's 7:32. Okay, can we get 30s? Can we get 30s? You gotta sell over the 30s. Okay, okay, all right. Okay, all right. That's good. That's good. No, 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 no. I didn't want that. Okay, still over 30s. Looking for it to just fill me. Come on, fill me. Oh, they see my orders. Ooh. Are they watching for these little bitty orders I'm putting out? Is that crazy? Okay, sold one there, sold some there. Nice. Cool. Getting that push up. 93. Okay, I don't like that lower high open. So we got our consecutive candles that whoa, gee whiz. Are you gonna jump all the way up there? Show me red again, I'll sell some more. Don't do it. I'll close out of this position. I know what you're about. I know you're a popper and dropper. You showed me red. Please get me out. There we go. 1 share. So there's no risk on the table at this point. It would, for me to lose 33 bucks, it says risk is unreachable at this point. Right? Risk unreachable. And this top and tail is not looking friendly. Let me get out. All right, so 93 bucks pre-market, whatever. Traded about 600 shares. And yesterday I had a green trade as well on, whatchamacallit. What was that one that I... Oh, let me read the chat. My bad, y'all. All right, so let's see. Give Lucky Gaming said, "Can you give me $25, please, bro? Upside trend, 15-minute upside, yeah, upside. Lucky Gaming said upside trend. Okay, okay. Rescue mission, better buy 1,000 shares. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Morning, get ready, take profit. Oh yeah, so yeah, I took profit." And that's okay. I'm okay with missing this. Yesterday I made 185. Today I made 93. So I'm okay. I was just trying to pay for my Benzinga subscription, which is 197. I think we discussed this earlier. So Benzinga is what I'm using to find these things. It's it's $197 per month though. So I got to be more willing to take profit to pay for this, and not so much on the hold side. You know, just get in the position, take profit, and get on out. Especially on something cheap like this on a Friday, SYTA, is probably not going to be something to trade during the day. It's getting attention now, but I'm good. I've made what I wanted to make to pay this subscription, and I'm good. I'm just very willing to walk away. 185 plus 93, whatever that is. So 185 plus 93. 2, so minus that 197 per month. It leaves me with a little bit. So we'll come back. We still got we got the rest of the month to go. Never mind. We got plenty of time. But yeah, that's what I was looking for. Those multiple candles. I really didn't wait for a true signal or whatever. I was just taking profit because this is a cheaper stock and I know how they flip sides. It did have catalyst. It was the only one that had catalyst this morning. So it's the only one that I traded. And yeah, that's it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button though. I'm going to get to this meeting that I gotta go to. Yeah, if you're gonna continue trading, definitely do your thing. I don't even know how many cents I got off of that. Let me see. Let me go over to this is the trading journal here. Been taking these small losses, but the winners have been coming in. Let me add the trade here. Broker synchronization. I don't know how many cents I actually got off of that. Might be like my goal for each trade is to get 30 cents, right? Now, I don't know if I got that because I like again, that's usually for something that's a little bit higher priced. Get 30 cents and then put the hard stop in, but I just didn't trust it. Did not trust that. Okay, it's syncing up. Oi, oi, oi. Come on, man. One of the things that I have been trying to do is not get too like today it wasn't really aggressive because I mean I'm risking 33 bucks. I was down the most at 60 bucks. So I was like, okay, I can deal with 60. And then it just does what we just saw. So I'm like, all right, I'll sit through this. Let me look back over here. So it got up to around $2, and you can see the trend that we identified down here that it walked up from. And but I will only take this trend if it has a catalyst. No catalyst, no, I'm not trusting that. Too easy for it to go loop. But yeah, I'm waiting for my. Did it finish? Okay. Just bringing it in. I just want to see how many cents I got off of that. All right. Well, it came up here to $2, and yeah, it can definitely walk back down quite a bit, but that catalyst is definitely powerful, or was definitely powerful. Went from 115 all the way up here to 220, almost a dollar move. I couldn't capture the whole thing, so I'll see what percentage I did get. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, so this one we got that was only 14 cents. Oh my goodness. That was 14 cents, but it looks so big because it's a cheap stock. No way. Oh well. I'm okay with that. So 14 cents, whatever. We took it. Right now in this month, profit loss is we're looking okay. I took a little bit of smaller losses where I kind of got stopped out, but like I said, I've been trading pre-market and I'm cutting my losses super quick. So you see like very, very quick stop loss or stop outs. And then the biggest one that I had was 80 bucks. So 88 cents, $7, $2. So I'm not risking more. Sometimes it kind of fades, but if it this one didn't have the catalyst on FRGT and I held it and I got cooked. But these just stopped me out. These little regular ones. But okay, at least I paid for the subscription, so cool. And it might continue going, but I gotta get out of here and get to this meeting. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. We do have a Discord if you want to jump in there. The Discord link has been dropped a couple of times in there, and yeah, yep, nothing to see here. Always sell irrational move. Yep, it's moving too big too fast, so I'm okay. I'm okay with lunch money on a Friday, and we'll restart this because I'm looking to trade pre-market. I want to do pre-market more because it frees up so much time during the day. Oh my gosh. I'm just like, man, this is great. Don't even have to think about it. All I do is come in and do get my dividends. Oh, speaking of dividends, before I get off, so I bought XRX, which is Xerox, when it was down at 436, and now it is all the way up at 565. This is a part of my dividend players. But yes, it is looking great. Bought it all the way down here, all the way into this first move, and it's just been cranking up. And all my crypto is up. Everything is up that I bought. Actually, everything is up. So me and Mike D, we always talk about dividends and things. So if you're interested in dividends, definitely get into the Discord because when I find them, I look on my scans. I literally drop them in the Discord, and before I even get into them, while I'm researching them, I drop them in there so you can research them for yourself. And then I drop my thesis in there. So basically, why this thing can go up, right? What are the factors that's gonna make it go up? So yeah, and we can talk thesis if you want to. But anyway, again, I gotta close out. Gotta close out. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.